Now, Vice President Kamala Harris speaking to tens of thousands where former President Donald Trump fired up the Jan 6 mob, said he has tried to keep Americans divided and afraid of one another. But she added that it is not who we are. Vice President Kamala Harris delivered her closing argument for an election just 1 week away, urging the nation to move beyond violent division and to stop pointing fingers and start locking arms for a future of shared responsibility. It is time, she said, for America to reject the schemes of wannabe dictators and to start writing the next chapter in the most extraordinary story ever told. Listen in.
America, for too long, we have been consumed with too much division, chaos, and mutual distrust. And it can be easy then to forget a simple truth. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. It is time to stop pointing fingers. We have to stop pointing fingers and start locking arms. It is time to turn the page on the drama and the conflict, the fear and division. It is time for a new generation of leadership in America. And I am ready to offer that leadership as the next President of the United States of America.
A week to go until polls close, and this was Kamala Harris's big chance to offer her final pitch to voters. Tens of thousands of people attended this rally, one focused on a future of freedom and hope, key themes in her campaign. But this speech was just as much about symbolism as it was about substance. The location, we're a stone's throw from the White House, the timing, a week out, the focus on those themes of freedom, big signs of USA, American flags waving, sending that message that ultimately she is putting country, she says, above party. She drew a stark contrast between herself and Donald Trump, someone she labelled as, quote, a wannabe dictator, someone that represents chaos and division, she says, referencing the January 6th, 2021 attack on the US Capitol building. It was, of course, this location where Donald Trump gave his speech that day. She presented herself, alternatively, as a unifier, someone that can bring people together, and she'll be a president for all Americans. That was lapped up by those that attended here in Washington, D.C. tonight, but her mission would have been to reach out to the handful of undecided voters in those battleground states that could swing this election that is still very much on a knife edge. Benji Haya, NDTV, Washington.